Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Guys, in this video, I will be discussing the latest TCS Ninja interview experience. This interview happened recently only on 6th October 2021 and it is of a ECE candidate of 2022 batch. So guys, make sure that you watch it till the end because in this video, there are lots of questions which have been asked from the core subjects of ECE as well as the questions are asked from the projects as well as the oops questions have also been asked. So make sure that you do not miss any of these questions and are watching this video till the end. Guys, if you are new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe it as well as join my Telegram groups also. I post regular updates on different companies which are hiring as well as I make their interview experiences also. All the links of the Telegram groups are given in the description box. Guys, this is the 7th Ninja interview experience for 2022 batch that I am covering on this channel. Previous 6 videos have already been uploaded on my channel and you can find all those videos under this playlist. I will give the link of this playlist in the I button or in the description box. Make sure to watch all of these videos if you have your Ninja interview in the coming weeks. And guys, today only I have made a video in which I have discussed the programming questions which are asked till now in the Ninja interview. I will give the link of this video in the I button or in the description box. Make sure to check it out. So guys, now let's start this video, and before starting a video, please hit the like button as well as the subscribe button for this channel. Okay, so guys, the date of the interview was 6th October 2021. The branch of my friend was ECE and the duration of the interview was 20 minutes. Okay, so the first question, as you all know, will be the introduce yourself and you will be asked to tell things about yourself. So guys, make sure that you prepare this question very well. You only include those skills in which you are comfortable in. You can include your projects, your internships, your achievements, your hobbies, your extracurricular activities. All these things you can include in this particular answer, and please include only those skills in which you can answer the questions. So I hope I have made myself clear to you. Okay, next question was what is a capacitor. Now the next 3 to 4 questions are based on the core branches only. That is my friend was ECE, so the questions were related to it only. So first of all, what is a capacitor? Now we all know, we have studied in 11th and 12th that a capacitor is a device which is used to store electrical energy and it consists of two metallic plates which are separated by dielectrics. I hope this definition is clear to you. Next was define Ohm's law. So again, this law states that electric current is directly proportional to voltage and inversely proportional to resistance. Again, we have all studied it in our childhood. So I hope these two questions are clear to you. Now next is what is a pass band. So guys, see, there are a lot of frequencies that are present in the air. Now this pass band, what it does, it can the pass band is the range of frequency or the wavelength that can pass through a filter. So this is a simple definition of what a pass band is. It is the range of frequency that can pass through a particular filter. I hope this question is clear to you. As I have told you that 3 to 4 questions were based on the branch specific questions only. So make sure that you are prepare these questions also. Okay, next was explain OOPS concept, and we all know that what are OOPS concept. First is abstraction, polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, and guys, I have made a dedicated video on this particular concepts, that is 4 pillars of OOPS, that how you have to explain each of these concepts to the interviewer with real life example. I will try to give the link of that video in the I button or in the description box. Make sure to visit that video. Okay, next is what are the different types of polymorphism. So guys, there are mainly 2 types of polymorphism. One is the compile time polymorphism and another one is the runtime polymorphism. Now compile time polymorphism is also known as early binding and runtime polymorphism is known as the late binding. Now again, how we can achieve the compile time polymorphism? We can achieve compile time polymorphism by function overloading and operator overloading. So I hope this thing is clear to you, and we can achieve runtime polymorphism using the virtual functions. Now what is function overloading, method overriding? If you want to learn these things, I have made a dedicated video on my channel in which I have discussed it in detail. So please watch that video, the link is in the description box. Okay, next question was explain about your project, and guys, this is a very important question in an interview because the interviewer wants to know that on which technologies you have worked on and how in depth you have understood those technologies, and how he can simply understand by asking you about your project. So guys, make sure to include at least one project in your resume and prepare the technologies that you have mentioned in your project very well, because there can be questions which can be asked from you, because in this interview itself there were questions which were asked from project only. So again, if you do not know that how you have to explain your project in an interview, again there is a video that is present on my channel, do watch that. Okay, next is first of all the The project of this candidate was based on web development. So next few questions were based on web development only. So next question was, what is a JavaScript? Again, it's a programming language which helps us in it is a web development language which we use while making our web projects. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Next is, what is a Bootstrap? Now Bootstrap is the framework for developing responsive and mobile first website. So it means that whenever we have to develop responsive websites which run on both laptops, computers as well as on mobile phones, then we will use Bootstrap for it. It helps in making it. Okay. Next is, what is a span tag? So guys, it's a basic HTML tag. It's a basic HTML tag, and if you want to know more, I will try to give the link in the description box. Make sure to visit it. Okay, so the next question is define Flexbox. Again, it's related to WebD only, and you can see that how many questions have been asked through project-based technology only. So guys, please make sure that you learn the technologies that you have done project in very well, so that you can answer these questions. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Next is, again, what is CSS? So guys, we write simple HTML to display certain things on web pages, and CSS is used to beautify those things. So this is what a CSS is. I think the full form of CSS is cascading style sheets. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Next is how to link CSS to an HTML page. So there are three types of CSS. One is inline CSS, internal CSS, and external CSS. If you want to read more, again, there are a lot of articles which are present on the internet if you want to learn about these types of CSS. So guys, these are all the questions which were asked in the technical round. So you can see that despite being an ECE student, first there were certain questions which are asked from the branch specific, then there were certain OOPS questions also which are IT specific, and then there were the questions from the technology that have been used in the project. So make sure to prepare your resume very well, because there can be questions from projects, there can be questions from resume, as well as the skills you have mentioned in your resume. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Next was the MR round, and in this particular interview only one question was asked by the MR person, that was describe about your achievements that you have mentioned in resume. Again guys, I have told you that please prepare your resume very well. Any question can be asked from your resume. Okay, next were the HR questions. There were only two HR questions, that is, first of all, describe yourself in 3 words. Again, this answer is dependent on you, that how you see yourself and how you can express yourself to the others. So I hope this question is clear to you. And next HR question was, will you be able to relocate? So again guys, it is dependent on you, but according to me, you should say yes, that you will be able to relocate, because in the end the job location will be dependent on the project that you will be getting in the company. So I hope these things are clear to you. We have discussed the TR questions, MR questions, and HR questions. I hope this video will be informative for you while you are preparing for your interviews. Please hit the like button as well as subscribe button for this channel, because more such videos will be uploaded in future. So do not miss those updates, and make sure that you are present in my Telegram groups also. The links are in the description box. Thank you for watching it.